Hi. Time is the most precious commodity. You can't buy it, sell it, reuse it, or steal it. So be very careful on what and who you spend it on. That's become my motto since 2011. Now, in 2011, I was told that I would never be able to work again by a medical professional. That was his false belief, never mine. I stumbled onto the stage. I stumbled into becoming an author. When I went through high school, I got E's all the way through English. Who would figure? Now I'm up here on a stage as an author, a best-selling author, and a publisher. Some would think that might be scary to the next generations coming through. But I'm passionate about sharing my story and helping others share their story to give people hope. Now, 2 years ago, I was at a Geelong Chamber of Commerce event where the founders of River's Gift were doing a presentation on River's Gift and about cot death. Now, cot death in Australia affects between 100 to 130 babies a year under the age of 12 months. It's still happening, despite Red Nose Day. What River's Gift actually do is raise money for bereaved families of cot death and also putting money back into research to find the answers why this is happening. So they did their presentation and I was touched, like everyone else in the room was. They lost their little boy, River, at 128 days old. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine what that would be like? Devastating. I went up afterwards. Now, I was actually friends with Alex on Facebook, but I'd never actually met her. You know, the power of a network connection. And I went up to her and I was so deeply touched. And I said to her, do you guys have a children's book? She goes, no, we haven't been able to find an author or an artist. And I went, I'm an author, artist and publisher. I'd love to write your book. So within 4 weeks, we'd sat down, we'd nutted it out, and they gave me the theme of what the book was going to be called, Finding Hope. What they gave me was this blue elephant. Say hi to hope. Now, why they actually have an elephant is because River, before he passed, had a little elephant as his first toy. So they called her Hope, so it's a girl. They called her Hope because hope should be in all of us. It is in all of us. And when time and despair happens and adversities happen, and I've had my fair share of adversities, that what gets me through is knowing that there's hope. So our brands aligned. And I wrote and then illustrated Finding Hope. Now, it wasn't an easy journey actually illustrating this book. It was hard work and it pushed me to the limit. But what kept me going through it was nothing compared to what the families, the bereaved families were going through that had lost their babies. We're hoping that this book is actually available in every preschool to every kindergarten child throughout Victoria. That's what we're pushing for. Because there's also in the back a QR code for sleep safety to educate the parents in the back about how to put your babies to sleep and just raising much needed funds for it. So I'm very proud of this project and the awareness that it's actually bringing as well. It's probably one of the most passionate things that I've actually worked on in a very long time. So remember that hope is in all of you. All right? And if you don't think it's there, it's magical. It'll pass from one person to the next because Hope the elephant says so. Thank you.
Thank you.